Everybody today that I interact with, at least most of them, people that I see online, they just panic about failing. Everybody is scared of failure. Everybody does not want to fail. It is as if the pandemic is one thing and failure is a larger than life thing, more than the pandemic. It's like I don't want to get infected with something called failure. And everybody feels that that position or that feeling or that way of thinking is really helping them. Well, guess what? It's not helping you. Why? Because failure is real. Why? Because failure is here to stay. You have to understand that failure is one of the most real facts of this world, of your life, of my life, of everybody's life. It is a fact. You have to accept it. You have to know that each one of us, you, me, we all will fail. We all will continue to fail. We all will keep failing. But you need to understand something, which is very important. You fail because you tried to win. You fail because somebody else was better. You fail because you were not ready for a win. You failed because you were not prepared. You failed because your focus was not there. You were all over the place. You failed because at the time when you needed to be focused, you became too anxious. You became too nervous. You failed because you didn't have enough time. You didn't get yourself organized correctly. You failed because there was somebody else better than you. You failed because there is other people trying to get what you want. You failed as an entrepreneur because somebody else was better in pitching their ideas. You failed on your job interview because the other candidate did a good interview. You failed because you fell short of something. You failed, and you will fail, and you will continue to fail. And that is not a problem, because the number of times that you fail is the number of reasons that you will find the importance of winning. The number of times that you fail will be the reason why you will motivate yourself to understand how to win. Your acceptance of failure will actually get you closer to the win. You need to understand this. You fail a number of times, and that is good. It is not bad, because you failed because you tried. You failed because you attempted something. You failed because you moved from where you are today to get to somewhere else. You failed not because that you were defeated. You failed because there were circumstances that were larger than you. They were bigger than you. You have to learn to accept that. You have to understand that you will win when you keep on trying to attempt to win. So the number of failures you have is a reason for you to get to victory. You win not because you tried. You win because you never gave up. That's how you win. That's how you stop failing. You stop failing when you put in your head and in your heart that I will win. You need to know that winning is a mentality. It is not a destination. It is a way of life. The most successful people in this world have failed a number of times. And I've said this in my lecture, I'll repeat it again. Colonel Sanders had 1,009 attempts to sell and market his recipe for KFC. 1,009. He failed. Until on 1,010th approach, he got accepted and he became the big KFC Colonel Sanders worth millions. You have to understand that failure is a fact of life. Failure will always dominate our life. Failure will always be the larger part of your mind. Failure will always be everything that you do as a majority. You talk about entrepreneurs, you will hear this on many occasions from many speakers. They will tell you 90% or more startups fail. So failure is a dominant part of our life. We need to start to accept it. We shouldn't be fearful of it. We shouldn't be scared of it. We should take it and embrace it, because 1,000,000 failures will not stop you, because you have the desire to win. You will keep at it. You will keep going at it. You will try and try until you get it done. You will try and try until you get it done. So I'm a little disappointed when I see so many people trying to listen to motivational speeches about how to win, how to win. No, I'm telling you today, learn how to accept failure. Learn to understand the fact that failure is the reason why you will succeed. Learn to understand the fact that your failure allows you to get closer to your success. If your mentality is not positioned positively about accepting failure, you can never win. You can never win. You have to accept failure as a fact of life. Why? Because failures do not defeat winners. Failures do not defeat winners, because only losers will lose to failures. Now tell me, are you a loser? Are you a loser? Because if you're not, then get used to the fact that failure is not going to defeat you. And if failure cannot defeat you 1 time, 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, then guess what? You're a winner. I am talking to a winner. If you want to win, get used to failure. But if you want to lose, run away from failure. And I suggest you start embracing and accepting failure, because that is what is going to get you through to victory. I wish you, all of you, a lot of success and good health and a safe environment to live in.